Brian, why so down?
Well, I know what's going on in this school, but everywhere else I just have no idea.
There's one way to fix that.
There is?
Because
Education Today starts now!
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we are back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. Our last school for today is Ford City High School. Welcome to Education Today, guys. Could you please introduce yourselves for our viewers?
All right. Hi, my name is Ashley Gerbic, and I am the president of Ford City High School Student Council.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tanner Fiskus. I'm president for National Honor Society, but I'm a member of Student Council.
Okay, great. How long have you guys been involved with the Student Council?
I've been in it ever since I started high school, so in 7th grade.
6 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I began in 7th grade as well, so it'll be six
All
years
right.
for me.
A couple of more veteran Student Council representatives here today. What are some of the challenges as representatives that you face, in your position?
I definitely think making everybody happy,
Yep.
trying to get what collectively as a school everyone's going to benefit from and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a big
You're never
issue.
able to get anyone to agree on one specific task, so there's always different options, and we have to look at which is the best. So.
Okay. Do you find it challenging to, in the event that, you're the voice of the student body, obviously. So do you find it challenging to have to take into consideration, what the students are saying to you or putting ideas into your head and then trying to make them happen, or even pressure that you feel like you almost have to, or if you get bad feedback or any feedback at all from students?
Yeah, it's hard at times. You get a lot of different feedback, and students always want to do something different. So, I guess we have to work together as a group. We are leaders, but it has to be a group decision as a whole of what we think would be best for the school. So.
Okay. All right. Now, I've asked all the members down here today this question, but what is your favorite part about serving as student council representatives?
Geez. I like when we can come together and we work together and then we see the outcome. Like this year we had a valet service for our teachers at the beginning of the school year, and hearing the feedback from the teachers, how excited they were and how grateful that we helped them, that's definitely the best part.
Yeah, leadership and role modeling ties into that, because you have students that will come up to you and ask you questions because they know you're a member of the student council and you're reliable, and they can ask you anything pretty much. So. Kind
of relish the leadership role, maybe.
Yeah.
You talked about a valet service for the teachers, and I don't think I've ever heard of something like this. Is this to mean to say the teachers rolled up and trusted their car to the hands of the students to go park it somewhere?
No, this is actually the first year we tried it, and we worked with NHS and Stuco together, and we came in early in the morning the Friday before school started, and we were assigned a teacher to begin with, and then we sort of just started helping whoever needed help, and we unloaded boxes and carried books up and down the stairs to different rooms, and I know Tanner helped a lot with the computer setup and decorating, and just pretty much anything they needed help with, we were there to help them. And then we even provided a lunch for them.
So you're the in-school valet, so to speak. You weren't parking in cars or anything. Very important to know. I was wondering, if you guys are having little races out front, drag races down the street or anything.
No, the teachers they all signed up. Like, we had a sheet and for whatever they needed done and their room number, and we had quite a few new teachers to us this year, so they needed a lot of help, like moving and unpacking. So we just sent students to every room that needed help with, and they helped. And then our lunch was donated from, I believe, all the pizza places throughout the area, and then Garda's donated like a salad, things like that. So they had free lunch for them.
That's a pretty cool initiative. I haven't heard of anything like that before, and was it a pretty big success then? I guess it went over pretty well.
Absolutely. We will definitely be doing it next year.
That's, a testament to you guys giving up your last day of, well, I guess your last Friday of vacation, but that was nice you guys come in and give them a hand then. Is working in this type of capacity, something you look to do maybe as a career, or maybe if it's not something as a career you want to do, maybe you can apply the leadership or skills that you gain from being in this position to something that you guys do want to do in college or in the future.
Yeah, I'm going to take my leadership skills that I've learned throughout my high school time being in high school and go and become a teacher. And this way I can apply what I've learned and hopefully help my students, maybe teach them some leadership skills too.
Maybe be a student council advisor one day.
I actually never even thought of that. That'd be a great idea.
There you go.
Well, I'm going for the computer field and probably something with like a technician or things like that. So I'd probably use my leadership skills to be like a manager someday, like work my way up the scale and ultimately be the leader for my entire firm or business, wherever I end up getting a job at.
Okay, good. And as I told our other guests, good luck on your endeavors, both after high school and then after college. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, could each of you, you guys both chime in on this if you want, but tell us a little bit about the events that you guys maybe, we're already a couple of months into school, so you can maybe talk about some of the events that you guys have already held, things that you're maybe working on or that are happening here in a little bit, and also if there's anything that you have ready to go or planning or thinking of for the future down the line here.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is tomorrow we have our senior night.
Yes.
And Stuco sponsors that, and that's pretty much where we'll just honor the seniors up at the field before the football game.
Well, like we mentioned before, the first thing that we did was the valet service before the school year, and then after that NHS and Stuco worked together to do open house. We offered like babysitting services in the cafeteria for any teachers or even parents that came in. And then we offered refreshments. There was drinks, cookies, fruit and vegetables. And then we're working on the blood drive.
Yeah, the blood drive happens towards the end of the year. But last year when we had the blood drive, we met our goal and we actually exceeded it. We had collected 53 pints. So this year we're hoping to go a little bit above and beyond, and that's always a big success. There's a lot of kids that participate in that every year.
I guess the biggest thing coming up within the next few weeks besides senior night tomorrow is Snowball. Student council works together we get the plans of the themes and then we have to decorate. So we're pretty much busy. We just got the decorations just came in this week actually, and so now we're getting ready to go and decorate and planning everything that's entailed with it.
And do you guys have a date for your Snowball nights, like a Christmas dance essentially?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah, it'll be November 20th. We decided to push it back this year because previous years we kept getting delayed because of snow, so we decided to try it out in the fall this year.
Yeah, that's always a challenge. Hopefully we won't have the kind of winter this year that we had last year, which really screwed a lot of things up. And just a point of reference for our viewers, because this isn't going to be seen for I think 2 or 3 weeks from now, tomorrow that they're referring to will be October the 22nd, Friday, October the 22nd for that senior night. So it will have already taken place, but again, it's something that you guys are working on now and be one of those things. So the last thing then I really have for you guys is if there's anything else that you want to add to benefit our viewers. You can talk about any other initiatives that you might have coming up. You can maybe mention some things about your other responsibilities with was NHF.
NHS, yeah,
National NHS. So you can mention some things there too if you like.
Well, I guess the best advice that I would have would be involved, be a part of the community, be a part of your school. It's important. It'll look good on resumes, and it's all around. It's just good for the other students and yourself, teachers. You benefit everyone. So.
Okay. Agree with the sentiments?
Yeah, definitely. When I started in 7th grade, my mom pushed me to do it. She's like, you need to be on Stuco. It looks good on your college applications. But once I joined, I realized that beyond the point of looking good on a college application, it was a lot of fun. And you meet a lot of people through it. You get to go to conferences too. That's another thing that happens in student council, and just the people you meet there and the things that you can experience is worth signing up and joining.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that would be the most important thing, is just to know it's fun, because I guess we get lectured all the time that you need to be a part of things because it does look good in a college resume, but it is always fun. You always are meeting new people, so it's a good experience.
Yeah, and something I thought about, to go along with, you mentioned about having fun and meeting new people, is the conferences that you guys get to attend. I think we did mention something a little bit about conferences through our other conversations with the other student councils, specifically Katanning, who recently held or hosted the District 2 Fall Leadership Conference at Katanning High School. That took place on October 18th, and we had them down here to talk about that, and they will be back down to do a wrap-up about that, to talk about how it went. But were you guys in attendance there, and are there other events like that you've gone to or taken place in?
Well, I know you were just at the...
Yeah, I went to the Pennsylvania School Board Association conference. I mean, it wasn't necessarily for student council, but I guess it does benefit because I'm also a student school board representative, and that's why I was offered the chance to go. And we just worked with other students throughout the entire state to gather information about what we would improve in schools. Mm-hmm. So if you look at it that way, you can take it back to student council and what you can improve. Right. Work together, make changes. So.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Got it covered? All right, well, I thank you both for coming down and taking time out of your schedules and coming down today to talk to us, and of course thanking your teachers for understanding and allowing you guys out. And we appreciate that. Maybe here in the spring we'll have the student councils come back down and talk about some other initiatives. I'm sure there are going to be other things that come up through the course of the school year. It's young yet, right?
Yep.
Okay, we are out of time for today. Our thanks go out to the student council representatives for Elderton, Ford City, and West Shamokin, as well as their advisors who brought them here today and took time out of their schedules to do so. Our thanks also go out to the TV production students of Ford City High School and Katanning High School, who both were film crews for today, and they were led by their teachers, Mr. Don Swanson and Mrs. Barbara Keller. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. Visit our website for updated news and information about the district, and have a great week.